Art sales really are the lifeblood of your art business. A business without sales isn't a business, it's just a hobby. And if you're watching this video, I know that you aren't interested in pursuing art as a hobby. You want to become a full-time artist, creating regular and reliable income from your art business. This is actually very possible for you. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you my 5 top tips to help you to increase your art sales and grow your art business. This is going to take you from aimlessly posting on social media or not even showing up anywhere at all, to knowing what you should be doing next to bring in more art sales in your art business. I'm Martha and I worked in the contemporary art world for over a decade. I worked my way up in my career working in contemporary art galleries in London and became a gallery director. I now help artists based all over the world to create wildly successful art businesses. So for more things on all things related to art business, be sure to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell to get notified every time I release a new video. And before we dive into today's video, if you would like to work with me inside of my group program for artists who want to create more income from their art while having more freedom to create, you can click the link in the description below now to apply to work with me. So okay, let's get into today's video. Tip number 1. Start showing your face on social media. Did you know that visibility is probably the key factor that's standing between you and making more sales? So if you think about it, the more people who know about you and your work, the more potential buyers you could have. So by expanding your audience and reaching more people, you can significantly bring in more sales. The quickest way to build an audience on social media is by showing up consistently, especially on video, like my client Jane, who was initially really terrified of showing up on video and talking to the camera, but when she finally did, she made a sale off the back of this very first video post on Instagram. Because when your audience sees the way you are, the way that you speak, and the way that you are and actually a real person behind the art that you make, you build that know, like, and trust factor that will ultimately lead to a sale a lot faster. Tip number 2. Build an email list. So it's not enough to be on social media, I'm afraid. There are so many distractions that an interested buyer can get lost and end up buying from another artist or not buying at all. That's why, while social media is a great place to showcase your work, you should be moving those potential buyers over to your email list. We need to remember that we don't own our followers, the social media companies do. Instagram is amazing for building an audience, a community, and it's a great platform for making sales. But if you look back over the timeline of social media platforms, they eventually falter. Emails, on the other hand, remain strong because it's the primary way of communicating with others over the internet. So let your email list be the backbone of your business. And when someone adds their name to your email list, it really shows that they trust you enough and they are interested in what you are offering. So this means that they are already keen and very likely to buy from you. Now, you can keep nurturing them until they are ready to buy by sending out things like regular emails and artist newsletters. Just remember, don't be afraid to share more about you and your work to your email list. They are on your mailing list because they like you and they like your work, so they genuinely want to hear from you. Tip number 3, have testimonials on your website. See how I've already sprinkled in a testimonial in this video? Testimonials really help build trust with your audience through seeing other people's experiences and results. It is a way for your audience to see proof from previous clients or buyers that you are a pleasure to work with and you are a real, reliable artist. Having testimonials ultimately is going to help move prospective buyers along the buying process, because on a subconscious level, prospective buyers want to know that you are a pleasure to deal with, you're a trustworthy and reliable artist, you're an artist worth investing in, your work is of a high quality, you've sold work before, you know what you're talking about and you know what you're doing. No buyer wants to purchase from a flaky artist who takes forever to reply to their emails, who isn't confident in their work and their offering, and sends a badly packed artwork that arrives 10 days later than the anticipated delivery date. Show your prospective buyers that you are not this artist with one glowing testimonial, which acts as social proof to banish all of these potential character traits that really put people off. You can share testimonials on social media, on your website, and even in your artist newsletter. Tip number 4, ask for the sale. Now that your audience trusts you, you need to start asking for the sale. So many artists miss this step. Uploading artworks onto social media with the intention of selling them without saying that they are for sale will get you nowhere. So when you post on social media, you need to have a really strong intention in mind. So this could be to create a deeper connection with your audience, to educate them on a specific topic or medium that you work with. And sometimes this also means selling to them. So for each post that you put together, you should always have a goal in mind and always include a call to action. So if you want to sell your artwork, you need to clearly state that your artwork is for sale and how those in your audience can go about purchasing it. Social media isn't the only place that you can ask for a sale though. You should absolutely be doing it in your artist newsletters as well. Remember, your email list is formed of your most engaged audience. They should be the first ones to hear about your new collections and works, so initiate a sale here too. So in short, when you're looking to sell a work of art, you should say that it's for sale, initiate a selling situation, and then close the sale. And finally, tip number 5, get expert help. Most of us get taught from a very young age that in order to reach our goals, we have to work very hard and just keep at it. But the problem with this is that many artists that I encounter do work tremendously hard, but they are working hard at the wrong things. I get so many messages from artists telling me that they've been in the game for such a long time now, but nothing is happening and success just hasn't come their way yet. If this is you, let me know if this resonates with you down in the comments section down below. And I'll say that if this does resonate with you, know that it isn't you, it isn't your work. Most likely, you just aren't doing the things required to actually bring in tangible sales. Whilst I certainly agree that getting to where you want to be is not easy, and starting and growing a successful art business does take a lot of work, I'm also a huge advocate for hiring help when you need it. Just as you would hire a personal trainer in the gym if you're struggling to get fit by yourself, just as you would hire a maths tutor if your child is struggling to grasp the subject in school. If you struggle with selling, or you simply just don't know how to make an offer and close a sale, you are not alone. Selling does not come naturally to most artists. Your area of expertise is creating art, not selling. But thankfully, selling is a skill, and like any skill, it can be learned. This is why I'm so passionate about helping artists grow their businesses. I want to see more artists succeed by teaching them the necessary skills and providing them with the strategies that truly work. Inside the Artist Accelerator Mastermind, we include an entire course dedicated to selling. So this is my 12-month program designed to teach you exactly what you need to know to grow your art business and become a successful artist. So with the right knowledge and the right tools, you'll be able to take intentional and strategic actions that yield real results. And remember, it's not you or your work that's holding you back. It's simply a matter of learning the right things and acquiring the required knowledge to bring in those tangible sales. So by investing in yourself and your art business, you're going to set yourself up on the path to success. So if you would like to work with me inside of the Artist Accelerator, so this is my group program for artists that want to create more income from their art while having more freedom to create, you can click the link in the description below to apply to work with me. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, let me know by liking it, commenting down below, and subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video.